Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to No Man's Sky. Now this has caught me by surprise, I'm gonna freely admit. Now in case you missed it the first time round, No Man's Sky, and let's be completely fair here, No Man's Sky was never a bad game. No Man's Sky was simply an early access unfinished game that was overpromised and overhyped by Hello Games. And then after it launched, Hello Games just went quiet, really quiet. And I thought, you know what, fair enough, we're never going to hear about this game again. So can't be surprised that 2 years later they've actually been working on improving this thing the whole time, to the extent that while the overall reviews on Steam for No Man's Sky are mostly negative, the recent reviews are mostly positive. So it actually does feel like they might have partly turned this one around. Anyway, the reason I'm back at this exact moment in time is because there's just been the next update, which is apparently the great big update of the big update. So, this seemed like a good idea to dive in. This isn't actually a brand new game, by the way. This is about 4 hours in, because there is a fairly long extended tutorial introducing various bits of technology, so I've done most of that already. So I've got my little ship here. It's already got a hyperdrive fitted in it, and as a result of that, I've basically just jumped into my second sector, so I've no idea what's going on around me right now. And as a result of that, probably best we just take off at this point. Make sure we obey lane discipline, and here we are. So, we're out in space right now. Hello, welcome to No Man's Sky, and welcome to space. You see here, all these planets are being marked as unknown. I haven't actually discovered them yet. So, right, I believe there's one thing the game does want me to do. Yeah, I wouldn't really call that a plot thing necessarily over there. That's just the thing the game basically says, hey, go and check that out if you feel like it. Oh, hang on, this is actually an ocean planet. I'm going to give it a scan now. So just scan this. So this is Porth Prime, desert planet, cactus flesh, cobalt, pyrite, copper. Not really that exciting, though. There's a lot of blue on this planet. That's an awful lot of blue for a desert world. Do you know what? I'm kind of curious now. Screw that thing over there, and also please stop just whizzing past me. It makes me nervous. I'm going down to this planet just to see what's going on, but I'm not going to where the game's telling me. I'm just picking a landing spot at random. So speed things up here gives me an estimated arrival time. That's a bit too far away, so screw it, engage the pulse engines! And now we're making slightly faster progress. So down we go, through the cloud bank, and what is this blue stuff? Is the blue stuff actually ocean? Is this one of those desert worlds with tons of oceans in it? Now am I going to actually find a lovely beach? I think it is as well. Hang on, let's actually go and check it out. I think we might actually have a really nice little beach here. Though actually, hang on, slow it down. Need to figure out where I want to land. Just give the local area a scan. This looks not too bad. Oh, yeah. I'll give this a go. Right, so drop a landing down here. Brand new world, never been here before. Let's just hop out and see what's going on. And the world is withered, typical amount of sentinels, abundant flora, frequent fauna. And it is, well, it's not really first contact. Someone else has already discovered it and named it Porth Prime. But, yeah, welcome to the new No Man's Sky. And water! I haven't actually found water before. This is the first time I found water. Do I have an oxygen meter? And also, apparently this water is like minus 17 degrees. Okay, that's a bit odd for a... Hello? Oh no, you're a sentinel, it's fine. You don't want to come and eat me, and supplementary... Ah! Right, so I do have an oxygen meter. So probably I should just head back up to the surface. So yeah, minus 16 degrees C when I'm under the water. But the moment I step out of the water, it's a desert world, and the ambient air temperature is about 10 degrees C. Does that seem right to you? That doesn't necessarily seem right to me. So, welcome to a planet in the new No Man's Sky. Hang on. Are you new, by the way? You might be new. Yes, you're new. You're an animal, apparently. I'm going to give you a little bit of a scan, because that's just some free money. And that is a Scrophidacera. Well, I'm glad I discovered one of them. So, first thing that must be said, the game looks a lot nicer than it used to. Just little touches like, say, the addition of clouds. And I think, like, you know, planets are a lot more visible than they used to be from your worlds. And just, I'm not sure what they've done to, say, the algorithm that creates creatures, but it seems to do a bit of a nicer job than it used to. And just generally, it's a lot more of a pleasant game to look at. That might just be luck. Maybe the first time I played it, I just got a really ugly planet. This actually happens to be quite a pretty planet. So speaking of which... Is this right here actually something I can... Are you about to attack me? I wouldn't recommend it. I've got the melts everything gun. Right. Let's have a little look. See, what actually is this? Give this a bit of a mine. No, sadly, the rather cool little mineral beach is not actually a beach. Hello, are you a creature I haven't seen before? I'm going to scan you as well. Oh, hang on. There's a cocking massive dinosaur with a cobra head over there. Screw the tiny thing by the beach. Oh, wow, that's the coolest thing I've seen in this game so far. I've been playing this for like 4 hours just right now, but that's the first time I've run into one of you. Are you dangerous? Right, you're actually a purple dinosaur cobra. Do you want to be friends with me? You possibly don't want to be friends with me. I mean, maybe it's a noble, dignified creature that doesn't want... I'm not going to attack it. I'm definitely not attacking this thing. Right! So Did it also just make the noise of a bird? That thing's weird. Ah, the beach may be useless, but... This is a great big deposit of copper. Lovely. Because the reason you actually come down to planets for the most part is you want to get hold of materials. Because ultimately, everything in this game boils down to you go mining, you find stuff, you merge it with other stuff, diddly diddly dee. Except there's one small problem with that, and that's these bastards. So I don't know why these guys are here. So this is a sentinel. Basically, if it sees you mining, it objects, and then it starts attacking you. If you kill it when it attacks you, just more show up. And eventually you just have to run away from them because just more and more and more will appear forever. But literally everything in this game depends on you constantly mining. So basically, that's just a creature that sees you playing the game and says, "Oi, stop that. No playing the game if you'd be so kind." And also, yeah, okay. What we're going to need first is we're just going to need some basic materials to kick us off. So, get my mining laser, points at a tree. Just points at any tree I'm choosing, and eventually the tree will break and that'll just give me a bunch of carbon. Carbon keeps my mining laser going, and just finish off the tree, and that'll be a massive bunch of carbon. Lovely, 84 carbon right there. This thing over here will give me a massive amount of... Ooh. Actually, this is giving me nothing at all because I need an advanced mining laser. Boo! Hopefully this rock will do better. Yes, ferrite dust. That's just what I wanted. Here's the thing about this game that hasn't changed since the first version, though. You've always got about 7 different meters you need to be keeping topped up at any one time. So my mining beam can't do anything right now. So I've got to top up my mining beam with carbon. So I need to be killing plants in order to get carbon. So just top up my actual mining beam, and my mining beam's back ready to go. But now in order to top it up further, I'm going to need to kill some more plants. Though I find desert worlds are really... Uh-oh. A sentinel just saw me attacking a cactus, and now it's going to follow me around and be a dick, and just double check I'm not doing anything I'm not supposed to. So yeah, basically I'm doing the thing the game absolutely compels you to do, to actually play the game, and one of the sentinels just came over to me and meant that I couldn't play the game anymore. Yeah, the sentinels are basically the stupidest idea, and I don't know why the hell they're still in the game. They literally just slow down the game. Right, if you wouldn't mind naffing off at this point, that'd be great, because now I need to go over to my mining tool. My mining tool lets me get this copper out, because yeah, you come down to planets to get resources, combine resources into different resources, make those into important things for making progress in the game, or just sell them. And now I will help myself to this copper with my mining laser. You will grow to despise the mining laser for a very particular reason. Notice how quickly the mining laser is losing its charge. It's basically already almost gone. You see, your basic mining laser, the one that just basically chops down rocks and plants, that can just be filled with carbon to keep it going, which is fine. But the terrain manipulator, the tool you use for any form of mining, only ferrite dust, the thing you get by chopping down rocks, can power that thing. And that's a bit slow to get hold of. So how much did I just actually have to pay to make that work? That was 200 ferrite dust to get that thing back up to a full charge. And it's going to run out of charge again, like, very quickly. Also, what is this? This is... Right. Groundwater. I guess that does make sense, yes, because I'm right by the ocean. Fine, fair enough, game. Send a quick scan pulse out, have a little look-see round. Bit of O2, bit of sodium. Yeah, O2 is another one you just need to keep an eye on, because let's just kind of tick them off here. In order to keep your hazard protection going, which for me isn't relevant on this planet because this is quite a pleasant planet to be on, though it might go to like to minus 50 degrees C at night, at which point cold will start being a problem, you're going to be needing some sodium. In order to keep your life support going, you're going to be needing oxygen. In order to keep a terrain manipulator going, if you want to do some mining, you're going to be needing some basic rock material, or alternatively, did you just take a drink out of my... No, you're just taking a drink out of the ocean, fair enough. And if you just want to keep your basic mining thing going, that's going to require carbon. So that's 4 different things you basically constantly need and are constantly ticking downwards. Also, I think we've just found the partner of that guy. It's presumably that thing up there that's actually got itself a bit of a different thing. Right, well, I assume one of them is the male and one of them's the female. Right, you guys are cool. I like you guys. Anyway, I can't see anything desperately interesting around here right now, so that means I need to expand the range of my scanning capabilities. So, let's go into the new crafty thing. Signal booster. I've got the sodium for that. I need some metal plating and some carbon nanotubes for that. Fine, go over to my exosuit or my starship. Need carbon nanotubes made out of carbon, and need a metal plate made out of the random ferrite dust I've been picking out of random rocks, and that means I can now slap down a signal booster! Yay! With the signal booster, I can actually figure out what's going on in the surrounding area. Lovely. Now, if I had navigational data or drop pod coordinates, I could find specific things, but instead, I just want to find nearby stuff that's interesting. So, let's see what's going on around this planet. Nice big sweep. And this will now tell me if there's anything fun nearby. A beacon. Alright, I don't think I've found one of them yet. So, let's go find myself a beacon. And right now I can also... Yeah, okay. 700 in that direction. And as I suspected, yeah, there's a small amount of cold. Because it's minus 63.5. If need be, that's fine. I can just build a temporary shelter, because now I can actually build shelters on the go. I'm just going to head over towards that beacon. You're probably thinking, John, why aren't you taking your ship towards the beacon? I'm not taking my ship towards the beacon, because that's another meat you need to actually keep on. And this one really bugs me. I don't like this one. I think it's a bad idea. Basically, every time you land on a planet and then try to take off again, that burns a bit of your takeoff thruster something. You need to either make specialized takeoff fuel, or you need to actually find uranium if you actually want to take off. So the game kind of penalizes you for coming and landing on a planet, despite the fact that's pretty much the entire game. Now that just seems backwards to me. It's not exactly a massive inconvenience, because it's not difficult to make the stuff you need to take off again. It's just odd. It's just odd that it's a thing at all. So, I've got a beacon tagged. What else do we have around here? That's a cobalt deposit. That's, ooh, buried technology module. Alright, I think we'll just quickly nip over there, because that's worth a fair amount of money. Am I on top of it right now? And also, are you going to object to this? You better not object to this, you sentinel bastard. And here we go. Beacon. So, the game wanted me to go, hello, random person in the sky. I'm not sure that's a real person. I see those all over the shop. I think that is just the game filling the skies with some stuff. So, this is my waypoint. Question is, now what do I want this beacon to do? Is this beacon going to lead me somewhere? 'Cause I can't remember what these did in the original game at this point. And that leads me to a minor settlement. How far away is that? That is... Right, 26 minutes away. Okay, that I might take the plane over to, yes. Mild concern, I might freeze to death before I actually get back to my ship. So, fortunately, this is what building is for now. Just quickly bring down a cactus to get myself some carbon, because carbon can do some basic wooden structures. Ah, wait. I'm only allowed to actually build structures in areas I own. In order to mark an area as an area I own, I need a base computer. For that, I'd need chromatic metal, and that I don't have and can't really be bothered to sort out. Right, well, in that case, I guess we'll need to find a different solution. Like hazard protection, let's just shove some sodium in there. There we go, problem solved. And here's interesting, bit of random damaged machinery. So if I want to fix that up, I'm going to be needing some chromatic metal. I believe that's made out of copper. I do have some copper because I literally just made some. So let's do a little bit of crafting here. I should already have, yeah, I've already actually got my portable refiner right here. So, portable refiner. If I put that copper I just found into you... Hello, copper, where are you? There we go. Copper does indeed, to 2-to-1 ratio, become chromatic. Just need to provide you with some fuel. Carbon will do the job. Begin the process. It also makes a really nice gurgly noise. Yeah, I like the gurgly noise it makes. So it's now converting my copper into stuff, and I can... Oh, temperature levels are recovering. I assume that means it's almost dawn. Fine. So this world is nice, but it's really, really cold at night. But during the day, perfectly pleasant. Lovely. So while we're getting on with that, I will just basically help myself some more ferrite dust, because that is always useful for if I need to do a bit more on the mining. Right, I think I just heard that thing finish up. Good, it did. So, back to maintenance, and now collect all of this, transfer to myself, back off, pick this up, and yeah, this thing I can just carry around. It only fills one slot in my inventory. It's rather odd, really. Now, don't know what this is going to do, but hopefully it will help. So, repair this. Okay, a bio-input sensor damage component. Oh, is that what I just got? I just got the... No, I just got a shield module type A multiplied by 1. Alright, I'm guessing that's a thing I can make now then. Oh, also I've just found what I think I've just found. Oh yes, exosuit system boost, jetpack power surge, jetpack power surge. I do like a jetpack power surge. So jetpack power surge means you can basically just start doing this. Though it wears off pretty quickly. But it's still fun. It's no faster, but also make sure you don't, like, you know, accidentally be at the summit when it wears off. Otherwise you will just crush your own legs. And we've also got a cargo drop over there. Now, I think you see, I'm already having a much nicer time with this than I had in the original game. And that's partly because, yeah, the worlds just seem a lot more full. There's a lot more stuff to get on with. You get given a lot more stuff. Nothing there. This is probably just sodium. And this will probably be, yeah, just rusted metal. But honestly, that's fine. Because rusted metal can just be sold at any shop. And it's actually not got a terrible value. And that's probably... Actually, that's condensed carbon, which is probably good. Right, continue on. No, that's a tree. I thought that might be a giant frog creature, but it was actually a tree. In fact, this part of the world, this'll do. Buried technology combined with copper, pyrite, and something red over there. That might just be a cluster of oxygen-rich plants. Hang on, if I give it a scan... It's not being marked as such, though it might have been just slightly out of range. Interesting. Right, secret technology. Give a quick dig down, grab this, and yeah, this unlocks new schematics. Oh no, on this occasion you gave me 24 nanite clusters. That's a special thing that robots like to trade with. They don't like money, they like nanite clusters instead. Now, this is what I want right here. Terrain manipulator, but need to top that up with all that ferrite stuff I've been carrying around. So luckily I've got plenty of that. And now, get on mining, because copper is a way, way, way more valuable metal than basic ferrite. So if we've got some of that, and this is like a healthy deposit, then yes, we can actually potentially make some good money off this. Because I would like to trade out my ship for a fancier ship. Not that it really does much aside from providing a bit more inventory space, but still, I just kind of want to anyway. Alright, always a good sign when I'm carrying so much stuff I actually can't carry anymore. So, need to make things a bit more efficient, and that is where my little portable refiner comes in. Because if I can refine things are a smaller number of more valuable things, so that strikes me as a good idea. Here we go, so a giant pile of dihydrogen can be converted into dihydrogen jelly, which is a lot more useful anyway. So, begin, and that will now just basically take care of itself. It will take a little bit of time to do, because that's an advanced component, but that also should clear out. Yeah, that's actually cleared out some space from my inventory. So while that's getting on with that, where was that pyrite? There's some pyrite right over here. Let's go pick that up. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I've made a mild miscalculation here, which is after leaving my refinery alone to get on with the refining and just running off to go and find various other deposits, saying, I'll just come back to the refinery. I'm not quite sure where the refinery is anymore. It's somewhere, presumably. I'm just not quite sure where that is. So we're just going to ignore that. What did I put in that? Was it good? I don't think it was that good. I'm just going to build a new refinery. It'll be fine. And we've learnt a valuable lesson. Don't run off and leave your refinery in the middle of nowhere if you've no bloody clue where it is. You know what? First things first, let's just hop inside my ship. Because in my ship, it's nice and toasty. A comfortable 19 degrees C, so as a result, I don't need to worry about freezing to death anymore. Now, That thing that I found before. Hang on, over in my exosuit. Yeah, shield module. So, what does this want to do? Install that. Aha, put it in technology, and we've got ourselves plus core health and plus shield strength. Now that does seem useful, yes. So, new portable refinery. This time try not to lose it. Apparently I could just convert radon into nitrogen. That does not strike me as how elements work, but okay. Now you see, this is the good thing. Chromatic metal, because that stuff's the good stuff. So, get that underway. Let's just turn all of this massive copper, because I have like 500 copper. I'm going to turn that into a ton of chromatic metal. But to keep this thing on, I'm going to need to chop down some plants to provide the fuel for the furnace. Lovely. Ah, and just perfect. I don't actually have myself a bolt caster yet, but bolt caster requires chromatic metal, of which I've now got a ton, and some carbon nanotubes. Alright, well, let's just make some carbon nanotubes then. I've got hopefully enough carbon for all of that. Not just yet, but carbon is the easiest thing in the world to come by, so give me a second. And there we go. Build! Got myself one bolt caster. Good. So now I've not just got myself a mining beam and a terrain manipulator, I've got myself a kill gun! So, boop, 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 hello. You can just go down. How quick does that kill you? Pretty quickly. And that gets me the rather pleasing named Mordite, which is the generic material that comes out of stuff that's dead. There is literally one thing I need right now in order to actually craft the fuel I need to take off, and that's dihydrogen. And the only dihydrogen right next to me is being watched by this bloody little sentinel. Why are sentinels in the game? Who on earth in a game all about mining and crafting would say, oh yeah, the one thing we definitely need is a bunch of robots that go around and keep an eye on you to make sure you're not mining or crafting? So let's be good campers here, pick up the refinery, pick up the signal booster. Let's go and find, where was that town? That town was somewhere over here, because yeah, the game wants me to go over there and find the plot thing. Screw you, I want to go find that town. There we go, minor settlement. Tag that, let's go find it. Fine, so it's behind me when I set off. So, hop into my ship. Recharge my ship through virtue of, yeah, launch thrusters, toss in the Starship launch fuel. That thing is now charged up a little bit. And now, take off. Oh, this is the thing that's really great, by the way. Yeah, in the launch version, there was just this massive disconnect between sky and Earth. I was like, hang on, can I shoot down flying things? I presumably can, you know. Right, now this will be much faster to... Oh. It feels like it was much closer than I thought it was going to be. Okay, it's not that close, fine. But if I just activate my boosters... there we go. Getting nice and close. Yeah, now you can actually fly really low. So now it feels like the ground and the air are actually connected to each other, which is really nice. And we can just, yeah, look around, and it just kind of... it makes everything feel connected, and it makes it feel big, and that's very important in a game all about stuff being big. So, I'm glad I didn't do this on foot. Probably a bad idea. Bunch of floating rocks, don't worry about that. And sadly, I can't activate my warp drive because I'm inside an atmosphere, and that will probably be a bad idea. Now, where is this settlement? When you say settlement, do you actually mean, like, town with people? Because, like, how worried you... Ooh, hello, that looks new. Right, hang on, just stop for a second. Stop, 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 stop. Give it a scan. Well, we do potentially have a thing I can actually land on here. So, okay. Sure, I see no reason why not. Does that mean automatic landing on the actual landing pad? Ooh, landing on the landing pads. I like this. I like this already. Because, yeah, this I just found because I landed in a random spot and then set down my own beacon, which let me find a different beacon. And as a result of that, yeah, I found this place. But this is nothing the game actually flags to you. It's not anything important potentially. It's just here, though. Then again, what was that thing I passed by earlier? Because I passed a big blue thing. Where was the big... Go away! Nobody likes you! Ah, I think it might have just been this patch of dihydrogen, which is not the worst thing in the world, assuming the stupid bastard thing doesn't come over and say hello. Because, yeah, dihydrogen, combined with just a little bit of rock, is what lets you take off again. So, probably a good idea we get some of this. Alright, back to the settlement. Let's see if there's anyone in here and whether I can figure out how to trade with them. Ah, hello! You're a robot, physicist entity mart. Can we communicate with you? Not great, but let's see what we can do here. I mind that I know little of their kind and how they communicate and the lights in the mask flash. I am going to give him... Could give him some pure ferrite. Yeah, I'm going to give him some pure ferrite. Hang on, I'm going to be nice to him. I might need to be nice. Okay, hang on, just give me a second. I'll be right back with a better gift. Here we go, some pure ferrite. Nice and easy. Shove in some carbon. Get this process underway. I don't need that much. I think he only said he wanted like 15. And actually, in all fairness, pure ferrite I think is just more efficient for powering everything. So I may as well just convert all of my ferrite dust to pure ferrite. That's not a problem at all. Right, while you're just working on that, any chance I can just... Oh... Yeah, wait for the door to be closed. Then rob him. Right, hello friendly Geth man. I'm going to give you some uncommon metal. And flickers with mild disappointments. Right, okay. They thank me with a transfer of language. I've learnt a word for rare. Okay, and I've also learnt the word for warning. Alright, so slowly I learn what they do. And... Poem of the Horizon, and also Journey Milestone, or Journey Milestone, Judge's Reach. Is it stealing this guy's gun and potentially... No, it's the linguistics. Well, I'm also stealing this guy's gun. Ah, I'm not stealing anything. I'm potentially buying for 388,000. That's more than his ship costs. And it doesn't even do bonus damage and only 14% better at mining. No. No, 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 no. Definitely not. Ah, but there's something else here as well. A merchant. And here's where things get a bit more interesting. That chromatic metal, I could sell all of that I've just made down here for 60,000. Now, I don't want to sell quite all of it. I want to keep some of it in case I actually need it for something. But I'll gladly sell you 200, say. Ah, yes, and the salvage technology that right now is useless because it's a damaged data unit. I'm not going to sell that to you. Instead, I'm going to see what's in it myself because I've got a blueprint analyzer. Admittedly, it's a bit nippy right now, but screw it. Do I have that with me? I do have that with me. Right. Slap that down. There we go. Just, I don't care about the milestones. Leave me alone. Ah, I'm literally choosing what I want to learn. So, because I've got two of them, I could learn about a save point or a base teleport module. Okay, the same amount of salvage modules are required for wooden doorway as teleportation device. You know what? Screw it. I'll just take the money. Oh yeah, both of them can be sold for 100,000 credits. Every time. That is going to get me, hopefully, a brand new ship. That's better. I've just basically sold a whole bunch of stuff I don't feel like I need. I'm sick of having a full inventory. Right, off we go. Let's head over to a new spot in the world. So, yeah, there we go. Starship thing charged up. Now, where is the thing I actually want? Just take this off, please. And let's go actually find the thing the game told me to go and get. Planetary outpost, okay. Tag that to us. No, 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 don't land. I was trying to tag. It said tag on the X button. Screw you. Right, so I've just actually wasted a charge out of my launch thruster. Great. Thanks, game. Thank you so flipping much for putting landing on the same button as tagging. Right, activate boost, and we're on the far side of the planet. This is going to take a while. Right, well, in that case, let's just get out into space. That's a space station directly above me. There's some asteroids. Probably avoid them. Right, want to get over there. So now I know I'm going over there. Please activate the pulse engines. And that is nice and fast. Lovely. And in a moment, we will re-hit the atmosphere from a different angle. And now we're 18 seconds away. Lovely. Admittedly, now we're 19 seconds away. I feel like we're in reverse. Are we sure we're not in reverse? And hello, planetary outpost. And bring her into land right here. So, anomalous signal detected here. And this is a plotty type thing. So yeah, this is the point of the world where the game would bring you normally. But I basically just went to the other side of the world because screw it, I felt like it. Right, jumpity jump and jetpacky jetpack. And steal all the... Ooh. Hello. Ooh, someone else is coming in. Hi there, don't mind me, I'm just stealing what's probably your stuff. I like your ship, by the way. By any chance, would you sell it to me? This is interesting. Apparently it's cheap. It's very cheap. Okay. Ah, the new one actually has fewer technology slots available. But on the other hand, it is cooler. It's definitely... Screw it, I'm doing it because it's cool. Yay! My ship. My ship. Yes, I now own the Yabba Meowks Prospect. Can we rename that? I'm not convinced by that name. Also, ooh. Right, so he's just taking my ship and he's just naffing off. Okay, the fact that he naffed off so quickly potentially worries me. I may have just bought a... Ooh, that ship's ugly. I'm glad I've got my... Oh, my ship's so much cooler. How do I get in it, by the way? Ooh, it's tall. It's so tall. I really should have asked questions first. Like, hey, does your ship have oxygen in it? And also, does it have human-friendly temperatures? I like that one, though. Ooh, this is good. I like buying ships. Oh, this is good stuff. Right, hop out of here. And then you, my good man. How much is this ship worth? The Prophecy of... Ooh, the Prophecy of Frost. Okay, I kind of like that as a name. Oh, flip, this thing's a real hauler. It's got all the space in the world with 29 slots. I'm going to assume, therefore, that it's quite... Oh, yeah. Yeah, you pay for the inventory slots. Got it. I cannot afford your massive lorry thing, as ugly as it is. Right. Hello. I'm here to speak to you. And if you cause trouble for me, I've also got a bolt caster. So, what's your deal? Right, blueprint to make my own antimatter. Good. Up to now, I've had to buy the stuff. I can make my own antimatter containment, but I can't actually make my own antimatter. So, how do I make antimatter, then? Chromatic metal. Oh, good. I'm glad I saved 50 of that in that case. And condensed carbon. Oh, that's surprisingly easy to make for, you know, fuel that lets you travel through space-time. Also, if I drop down here, can I ever make it back up again? Do you actually have, like, stairs? Okay. I'm really hoping that I can get back up using these things right here. Though, admittedly, yes, stairs would make sense. Though, then again... You do live on the planet of the dinosaur cobras, so I can kind of see your point if you don't actually want stairs, yes. Now, giant pile of cactuses means all the carbon I could ever want. But of course, there's a bloody sentinel here. Right, well, I'll go and find some different cactuses then. Right, moment of truth. Can I actually make it back to my ship at this point? Okay, this is... Okay, if I go round to... Uh-oh. And, okay, I could just go up. Good. Good. Right, you had me worried there for a second, little outpost. Right, in which case, hop in the slave one, assuming no other ship's shown up, I think looks sexier. No, I definitely can't afford that one. That's a big ship. But this ship actually worse. I've just paid money for a worse ship. But screw it, I like it, it's cool. Now, things I could do here. Because, yeah, now I can actually craft antimatter with that condensed carbon. And with that, I can now actually create a warp cell by merging those two things together. Nice. In fact, actually, I need to make more antimatter. Screw it, all the antimatter. In fact, I've got more antimatter than I can physically store inside antimatter housing, which raises questions about where I'm storing this and how safe that is. So, yeah, what is this indium drive? This is... very, very interesting as an idea. I mean, I'm guessing it's a type of hyperdrive that's a bit faster, but screw it, I'm sure it's all good. Also, wait, what happened to all the goodies that I had in the... Oh, I think I just... Right, that'd be why he ran off so quickly. I left a bunch of stuff in the hold of my old ship when I sold it. I think I like my new gum. Oh, yeah, I think my new gum makes a better vroom, 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 vroom noise than my last one, which for me is the important thing. So, screw you, stupid planet. Let's just naff off into space. Oh, yeah, it's got way bigger windows. It's got way bigger windows. And now, using all of that, I can warp to another system in space. I could do that, except that planet has just been floating in the sky and bothering me for some time. So I kind of just want to go down and check... Oh, it's got salt on it. Haven't run into salt yet. And also selenium. Whatever selenium is. Right, let's just go in that direction. And it's going to take me 17 minutes to get there. Right, they're on the way. So hang on, let's just quickly discuss the economy, because the economy of No Man's Sky is kind of odd. Because you probably think it would be quite important to go down onto planets in order to make a large pile of money. Except there's a rather odd thing here, which is if you just basically go out into space, like literally anywhere in space, there's space rocks everywhere. And space rocks just seem to have an extremely good chance of just handing out very, very precious metals. Like right there, that was some gold. Alright, and while gold is not like, you know, hugely valuable, it's pretty valuable. So we can just stop here, and we can just chill out over here, and then just... I've only got one weapon. My old ship had missiles. Right, I feel like I may have made some slight tactical errors here, but screw it, it's fine. Yeah, there's some silver. Yeah, basically asteroids just seem to be entirely made out of precious metals, which I'm not sure is accurate scientifically, but screw it, whatever. So, I've just been doing this for like, I don't know, 2 minutes or something. Let's just nip over to that space station over there. And that's already got me about 20,000, yeah, 12,000 odd in silver there, and 7,000 in gold there. So, yeah, given you can do that in about 2 minutes, it just kind of raises the question, if mainly what you're trying to do is make money, why would you actually bother going down onto a planet, which doesn't feel like how the economy should work? So as far as the game's concerned, at this point I should basically just naff off to a new system. And I say no. I say we're going to this beautiful system over here, and it's going to take me 18 minutes to arrive. I don't think it's going to take me 18 minutes to arrive. I think we're just going to quickly give that... Oh no, we've already scanned it, so that's absolutely fine. I'd say instead we're just going to activate our pulse engine, and... Wait, why? Hostile... Well, luckily I just decided to warp away from them. Good, good, good. Or possibly the hostile ships are... Okay, hang on, hostile ship. Hostile... Excuse me, leave me alone, please. Leave me alone. You guys, okay, just get after them, chase them into the asteroids, and then don't let my weapons overheat. There we go. And actually, we've got a lock on you bastards. Hold still. And number 1 goes down. Right. There's number 1. Lovely. Where's number 2? This is the first time I've been attacked by pirates, but it feels like other people have decided to come and help me out, because everyone agrees pirates are basically dicks. Are you dead at this point? Not quite. Bye-bye. Lovely. And uh-oh! I think he might have just slightly hit me, but it's fine. I picked up the ridiculously named Pugnium, which you get after you win fights, but whatever, I still win. Hooray for me. And I'm still not going to your other stupid system game. I don't care what you're tutorializing right now. I want to check out this Planet of the Rings. Also, is it just me that feels warp ought to be a little bit faster than this? Like, this planet should just be coming up on me a little bit faster than it is right now. It just feels like I'm going a bit slowly for this visual effect to be playing. Alright, bringing her in right now, probably... Oh, yeah, pulse engines offline. Right, let's go through the clouds here and try and figure out where we want to land. This place, I'm gonna guess, is hot. So it was being listed as a scorched planet. So, this is Verbea some number. Oh, hello. Have I just randomly come across a friendly thing immediately? Well, that's bloody convenient. Right, what's that? Well, hang on, I'm not sure. No. Ow! This is nice, though. So let's just quickly slap down my... What do I mean I don't know my signal booster? What happened to my last signal? I think I must have left my signal booster somewhere. I swear I had one of them before, but possibly I have just left it behind. Oh! I bet it was on my old ship. How much of my equipment have I just given away? Not that much. I've still got my portable refiner off the second one because I lost the first one, and my blueprint analyzer that's useless because I just sell them. Why couldn't I have lost that? You're bloody useless. And we've also got a bunch of dihydrogen just... Where are you? Ah, sort of hidden under the grass rather inconveniently. Right, bunch of that. Unidentified. Oh no! Oh dear. Right, okay, go over to the... Right, the best thing to do is not fight, because he'll just call reinforcements. The best thing to do is just basically run, and then eventually there'll be a timer, because they're really, really bad at chasing you. So I'm just going to basically use this thing, climb ladder. Is this a... Are you sure this is a ladder? This is a ladder, apparently. Right, so he's searching for me. I'm just going to keep going up at this point. This will all be fine. I'll also go over to my bolt caster in case they cause trouble for me. And the bastards just detected me in time. Boo! Boo, I say. Well, where is he? He's detected me. Where is he supposed to be? Hello? Hello? I don't know. I think he's buzzing around beneath me. Right, I'm just going to go up top. Screw it. Get up top. Get up top of the massive structure. And see what exactly is going on at the very top of it. Because this feels... Ooh, holographic comms tower. Alright. What does this thing do? There are no incoming calls currently registered. Logs from previous calls. Yes, access the logs. Tell me what happened on this planet once upon a time. Ah. If I knew more of the language, I might know. Also, I only just realised, yeah, I made my character an alien. I didn't actually, like, mean to have the back of my head look like... Never mind, let's just stick to first... God, what have I... I did not mean to do that! Right, screw it, get out of here. This planet's a total flipping bust. How much do I have left inside my takeoff engines? 50%, that's my pulse engines. My thrusters... Oh, wait. Do I have... Can I not take off? I'm beginning to worry. No, I think that might be my last takeoff. Right, okay. Screw this stupid planet. We've got... Oh, hang on. There's another planet. Wait, what are these planets doing here? What are all these planets? Hello! What were you exactly? That's Porth Prime. Oh, did Porth Prime have a moon? Ooh, moon of Porth... Okay, we're going there. Hell yeah, we're going over there quickly. That's got pearls, star bulbs, paraffinium. Ah! Those bulbs and the bulbum, I think those are quite rare. Okay, screw it. Activate the pulse engines. We're going to go find ourselves some valuable pearls. Alright, here we go. 2, 1, and... Oh, this looks nice. This looks nice. It's all green. Okay, is this actually a beautiful jungle planet or something? Also, there's something directly beneath me. Just straight through the clouds here. And give it a scan. Hang on, slow it down, slow it down. Ooh! Okay. This is nice. This is lovely. Right, so yeah, I can use my scanner from the air, but it doesn't give you that much in the way of information. So just give ourselves a little bit of a scan here. There's a settlement over there. Okay, an unknown building. We'll probably don't want to start over there. What I want to do is... Oh, unless, of course, there's something weird here. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm happy with this, actually. I'm happy with this. Go in this direction. Bring it down over here. Hello? Now, not a huge amount going on here, to be honest. Bit of sodium, 1 sentinel. This spot right here. Just quickly... Oh, wow, that's... Okay, that's cool. I'm not going to deny, that's really cool. That there is Porth Prime. The planet I landed on originally. The desert world we've been on this whole time. And I just never noticed a moon in the sky. But I guess if I... No, actually, if I'd looked up at the right time, I wouldn't have seen this. Because I think these worlds don't actually rotate. They don't actually have an orbit. They don't have a rotation. Because every time we looked up, the ringed world was always in the sky. So their orientation versus each other is perfectly static. And none of them, like, orbit the sun. Which does bother me. But I'm not going to deny, being here on this green world now... and looking up at Porth Prime, and I know that somewhere on that world is a refinery that I left full of dihydrogen. It's just somewhere there, I just lost it. And beyond that, the scorched world we just came from. That just gives me a wonderful sensation of size and scale. And just look up and you see it there, you know it's real. It's not just a skybox, it's actually there. Oh, well done, No Man's Sky. You've impressed me. Oh, I just want to keep looking at that. That's really damn cool. But I also want to look at this thing. So obviously we've got ourselves a special thing to learn a word right here. So go on then, teach me a word. I've learnt the Korvax word for convergence. I'm going to be honest, there's words I would have chosen to learn before convergence, but whatever. What's up top? Hello? Can't make any sense of that with my scanner. I feel faint as if my mind is being invaded. Pustules on my skin grow, bubble and pop, and I feel countless tiny stabbing pinpricks scrabbling from each gaping hole. Suddenly metal spiders, perhaps tiny sentinels, run up my shoulder and into my visor. Can this be real? This can't be real. I start to scream. Wait it out, fire a weapon, remove my halberd and scrape away the tiny spiders, or locate a portal, but that would cost me 1 Korvax casing I do not have. Wait it out, just see what happens. This is clearly a vision. Hallucination fades. I've passed some sort of test. A reward materializes. And I have actually won a Korvax casing. So, Korvax rank, point of interest, Korvax rank 2 out of 9. And, oh. Hello? Who just shot me? So, my signal booster, because this time I didn't forget to bring it. Slap it down over here. What can you show me about the world, little signal booster? Trading post has been detected, which arguably might be this trading post, because sometimes you do find... No! You found something way over there. Right, that is 15 minutes away on foot. Because I did want to try and find those pearls. And I kind of noticed that there is... yeah, Starleaf right over there. Oh, go on then. We'll go on foot, see what we can find. But yeah, you'll notice the odd thing that obviously it's become night. But how has it become night? Because all the other planets are in their original position. So the only possible solution is, in this game, the sun orbits the planets. Because otherwise, how has it become night when this planet is still in exactly the same position of the sky? It's slightly odd and it does bug me. Right, hello. What are you? I'm going to need... oh, I need a hazmat gauntlet in order to actually handle whatever this is. That's a shame. Well, at least I can help myself to rusty scrap. That's as good as beautiful, wonderful specialist plants. Oh, and the dawn is very pretty. Very, very pretty indeed. The prettiness being undermined by the fact that all the other planets are in the same location, so what the bloody hell is the sun doing right now? But it's still really pretty. I'm almost willing to overlook the fact that the orbits and rotations make literally no cocking sense. Especially as I seem to have just accidentally found a waypoint. That will point me in a good direction. Hello, Mr. Waypoint. I'm glad when I stumbled across you bastards. Especially when you're right next to almost suspiciously colourful caves. Alright, what do you want to point me towards precisely? And the answer is, 'cause I think these things always point you towards something. What is it? It's something over there. Minor settlement detected. Is that the same settlement as... minor settlement... wait. Where was I already going? Trading post. Minor settlement. Where's my... and that's over there. Fine, so that's definitely a settlement I haven't been before. Fine, so minor settlement or trading post. Screw it, I'm close to the trading post. That's where we were going in the first place. That's where I'm going. Stick to the plan. Oh, I approve of the ridiculous gecko dinosaur with stupid rat ears and dangly fingers. Oh, I like you. You're adorable. And here's something unexpected. I'm not at the trading post yet, but I found something out here. Just in the middle of nowhere. Alright, and apparently this is a specific region of the planet. Right. Hello over there. Who are you? Because my scan didn't locate you. Also, I'd like to know how good my bolt caster is. And the answer is... pretty good. Kills dinosaurs, no problem at all. Now, what exactly is this place? And oh, no, I'm not using a bolt caster, definitely not. Right. Number 6, or with the line there, number 9 upside down. Okay. What exactly is going on here? Bunch of things. Aha! One of my summon the ship to me. That's certainly useful, except, oh, cool starship or use... ah, is that cool starship or use navigational data? Because I feel like I do need to summon my starship, because my starship is... it's quite a long way away at this point. Also, how the hell do I get into this thing? If I even can. This feels increasingly like one of those can't get inside buildings. Also, can I fix you by any chance? Need some pure ferrite. I'm not sure I've actually got any of the ferrite on me. Ah, that's a door. Alright. We've got ourselves a way in here. Well, this seems to be... right, it is populated. Hello! Are you cool with me being here? Also, we said the word convergence. Yay, I know that word. Scan plants. Use analysis visor. Scan. Okay, he wants me to scan plants. I can scan some plants on my way to where I'm actually trying to get to. Like, look at this. Plant right here. Boom. Doing my job. And look at this bush. Who knows what secrets it could contain? Probably carbon, but there might be more. No, never mind. It was just carbon. And we've made it. The trading post itself. Marvellous. Pretty much identical to one I arrived at, so I really hope I can call my ship here. Otherwise, this is going to be a bit embarrassing. There we go. Cool starship. Navigational data required. Does anyone know how to make navigational data? Though I would like to draw attention to one thing, which is I've walked quite a long way around this little moon, and if we look up now, the orientation of the two planets is now different. How cool is that? I've walked far enough around this moon that I can literally look up in the sky and see the orientation of the planets, and ooh. Hello! I like your ship. Would you like to sell it to me? Because as it turns out, I really need a ship right now. Ouch! 773,000. Alright, I'll admit, it's cool and looks like a TIE fighter, but it's not that bloody good. Oh, flip. I've got a ship that's got itself. Hang on here. Yeah, more technology slots. Way more storage slots going on. And, I'd need to actually, I need to transfer that to my new ship, which I haven't actually bought yet, but what if I backed out now? Would I have just given him antimatter? Right, well on the plus side, yeah, just transfer all of that. I'm buying this ship off you. Boom! Right, so this thing is now my ship. It's pretty ugly. It is pretty ugly, I can't deny. But on the plus side, it can actually, I didn't actually check how much fuel it's got in it. Can it actually take off at this point? Does it have the ability to take off? Alright. And it can take off! I'm not sure if taking off is free if you're actually on like a designated landing thing, because it's free from a starbase, so this is good. So, up into the sky we go, out into space in my new ship, which is admittedly flippin' ugly, and that means it is time to potentially, go over to the galaxy map and warp straight on, because I think I've explored everything going on here. So go on then, we will head over to whatever that is. Oh, don't you pretend there's orbits, we know there's flipping not. And we have entered orange space. Right, should I be concerned about the fact my ship is exploding and also we're in orange space? I mean, I don't know a huge amount about space, but is it orange? Is it actually? Is it definitely orange? Like 100%? Because I'm not 100% convinced it is. Right! Apparently we're just in orange space now. But you know, ladies and gentlemen, I'd say this is as good a time as any to leave things off. So this is No Man's Sky. Rather, this is No Man's Sky as it is right now. This is No Man's Sky with the next update. It is a lot better. It is hugely improved over the launch version. Absolutely, definitely, and undeniably, it is a lot better than the launch version. Is it good? Yes, I'd say it is. It does have its moments. Unquestionably, it's got some good moments. Though equally, it does still share some of those little annoyances that it had at launch. Like how you're constantly monitoring resources that are constantly ticking down oxygen and sodium and uranium, and your ability to take off, or your ability to warp, or your ability to go into the warp that's not warp, the sub-warp warp. You know the warp I mean, the wobbly one that's not actually that fast. And this has some wonderful moments, just looking up from that moon at the two massive planets in the sky. That was something pretty special. That was unquestionably something pretty special right there. So, let's just slow things down there. Thank you. Oh, is that a ring? Is that rings? Oh my goodness, can you actually see that? Right, I'm having another moment. I'm having another moment right here. Because now I can actually see a little bit of the rings around the edge of this planet. And I like that. I like that a lot. You know what? It's decent. It's decent, there's good stuff here. There are better games out there, but if this is your sort of thing, I think this is now very much worth a look. Absolutely. It's a decent game, and I've had some lovely moments with it. So, call this one a surprise, because I would never have expected 2 years ago to be coming back to No Man's Sky and saying, actually, it's good now. But here we are. So you know what? Well done to the devs of this. They've done a good job turning this one around. We will leave things off here, ladies and gentlemen, but I will keep an eye on this, see if it keeps evolving in a positive direction. You may well see it again in the future. I do not know. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been No Man's Sky. Thank you very much, and goodbye. This is the face of death, okay? This is what my sudden death looks like. Do not engage before we arrive. Do not engage. What are you doing? I specifically said don't. Oh, no.
No, John.
Oh, he likes that. The Romans touched me.